Hello, my beautiful Aquarius friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I'm so happy and excited to have you all here today. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Aquarius says this is a general reading for you, so I do please ask that you take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if any one of you are interested in a personal reading with me, my information is in the description box below for you. All right, Aquariuses, make sure you check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. And stay until the end. I'm going to pull an angel number card for you to see what message we get there as well. All right, my beautiful friends, I'm going to do a little bit of a different reading today. I'm going to start with an oracle card and see what message we get, and then pull tarot cards after that, okay? So very first card we're getting is the web, destiny, connections, and habits here, my friends. So that is your overall energy here, is the web. All right, so give me a moment here. I'm going to pull some tarot cards. I'm going to pull 4 tarot cards and see what message we get here as well for you. All right, my friends, we are starting here with the 7 of Swords. All right. That's an interesting energy. 2 of Wands. All right. Oh my gosh, we are getting the Sun. Look at that. What a beautiful energy. And we've got the 3 of Wands. So give me a moment here, Aquarius, while I take a look at these cards and see what my intuition draws in. Okay, so the web, I feel right now destiny is calling you here, Aquarius. I feel for some of you, now's the time to really pull yourself out of this web, whatever this web is for you. Whether you're caught in some sort of a situation that you can't get out of, or if you're stuck in a position that you're not enjoying, or if you're in a relationship that is not working out. Whatever this is for you, it's time to now pull yourself out and get yourself uncaught. I feel for some of you, this has been going on a very long time, and you're in a place now where changes need to happen and must happen, because your destiny is calling you right now and you need to pull yourself out. And with all the other cards, I feel you know, this also has to do, I'm going to just read this here because I just saw the habits and the connections. For some of you, I feel whatever this web is, it has to do with some of the people in your lives as well, okay? So I feel any kind of toxic people, people that no longer serve your highest good or are influencing you in a negative way right now have to be released, okay? You don't need people like that in your life, especially if they're putting you down or bringing you down or keeping you in a place where you're remaining in stagnation. I also feel here this includes bad habits, okay? Any habits that don't serve you in a good way. This could be you eating unhealthy foods. This could be you not exercising and taking care of yourself and feeling it physically in your body. This could be a whole bunch of different things. This could be negative self-talk. This could be limiting beliefs, whatever these are, stories you've told yourself. Pull yourself out of this web right now, okay? I feel for you, Aquarius, this is going to benefit you because you are meant to follow a different path here, okay? This is destiny calling out to you and letting you know that, Aquarius, it's time to start moving in the direction that you're meant to be on. And you know, having the 7 of Swords here, I feel for some of you, you're not realizing your full potential. Maybe you know what your full potential is, but you don't realize the fact that you're able to actually move in that direction, that you're fully capable of doing the things that you think that you're not able to do here, okay? So for those of you that are kind of self-doubting or telling yourself stories around a certain situation, it's time now to let those go. I feel this is you, Aquarius, here, and there's all of these thoughts that are clouding your judgment at this time. And for those of you that are having that clouded judgment or clouded thought process, like not gaining clarity on situations, on choices, that sort of thing, if you're procrastinating, I feel now's the time to clear that energy, because Aquarius, you're meant for so much bigger here, okay? You're like myself. I'm a Gemini, and Aquarius, we're all we're kind of the same, right? So you're somebody that needs to be free. You have to be able to freely move through the world, through the universe. And here, this is your calling. This is why you're Spirit guides are wanting you to really release yourself from whatever this web of things are that you're caught in. And it's time to release those energies now and really allow yourself to be free to move as you're meant to, okay? I feel for you, you are also being energized here. We've got the Sun card. I'm already feeling that. And in here you could see a little bit of that yellow light coming through and up here as well. So I feel there's some clearing happening here. And it's naturally happening through the universe. There is the universe's assistance. But I feel for some of you, you're seeing that, oh my gosh, why are these people like all of a sudden starting to part ways or move, or this is happening, or things are starting to change in my life. I have no control over it. This is the universe. This is destiny starting to take over, but it also needs you to put in that work and that effort in order to clear these energies so things can start moving for you much quicker here, Aquarius. And right now, I feel for some of you, you're focusing on figuring out what path you want to walk down, what your future goals are, where that path is and where you're meant to go and where you see yourself, and gaining that clarity around that, okay? This is what I'm getting here through Spirit is, you know, I feel for a lot of you, you have some decisions you need to make, and to gain that clarity around that as well, because whatever fogginess, whatever web you're caught in, not to allow that to affect the decisions that you are making at this time, okay? To make those decisions through your highest self, through your, you know, for your highest good. This is what I'm getting here. It's now is the time, Aquarius, for you to start making higher self choices, okay? Choices that are going to benefit you in the long term. I feel for a lot of you, you are selfless. You care about the people in your life and lives, right? And your the influences around you, they're big ones, a lot of them, right? Not for everyone, but for some of you, you have people in your lives that do influence you in a negative way. So those people are the ones that you need to start creating healthy boundaries around. You don't need to necessarily need to release those energies. You just have to make sure that you're not influenced by their opinions, their thoughts, sort of thing, right? So I feel Spirit guides are really wanting you to make future choices going forward on your higher self choices here, okay? And I feel for you, Aquarius. A lot of you are really wanting to strive forward. You're wanting to see this place of freedom, this place of security and stability, and you're wanting to get there quicker than most. And I feel that you are going to get to that place. Whatever this choice is that you're making, whatever this decision is to walk down a certain path, make that decision, make that choice based out of your heart and what it is that you truly want to do, right? Where you're going to find the most happiness, because that's where it's at. It's bringing happiness into your life. And you know, for a lot of us, it's harder said than done, right? You're kind of like, hey, Ria, I'm in a situation where, you know, I'm not happy. I'm not able to find happiness. Well, you can find happiness if you really want to find happiness. I feel that you can, in your current situation, find a place of happiness. Even though you're not feeling happy, you can start bringing that happiness to you. And the minute you start doing that, you're going to start seeing shifts happening in your life. And this is where Spirit guides really want you to focus in on pulling yourself out of that web, because that's what it is. You're caught in a web. And if you feel that you're not happy, it's because you're caught in this web, and you have to pull yourself out by creating happiness around what you currently have in your present moment, and then watch how things start to shift. And this could be as much as you having a cup of coffee in the morning, right? You know, I'm so happy I have a cup of coffee this morning, that I even have the opportunity to drink a cup of coffee. There's people out in the world that don't even have that pleasure of having coffee in the morning, or any kind of food, right? So look at it in that sense and be grateful for what you currently have. And happiness is also about gratefulness, being grateful for what you currently have. And I'm having a hard time talking again today, so I apologize for the way I'm speaking, especially if I'm stuttering. It's just, I've had a lot going on this weekend. Now, we've got the sun coming in. So I feel for some of you Aquariuses out there, the sun is very bright. It is shining on you. The source is there. Some of you are connecting to intuition. Some of you are feeling very energized at this time. So this is the time where you start to make those moves. When you're feeling energized, when you have that gut instinct, when you have that intuition and you're able to trust it, right? That's when you start to make those moves. And I feel for some of you, you're feeling this energy, okay? So when you start feeling this, this is when you start making those moves and pulling yourself out of that web and really connecting yourself to source, connecting yourself to that energy and allowing yourself to flow with it. I feel for some of you, you are feeling really good. You are feeling happy, even if you're in a place. So this is what I'm getting here from spirit guides right now. It's coming through right now is some of you are in a place, a position, in a job, in a relationship, wherever this is for you. Place this reading where it resonates for you, Aquariuses. But you know, you're kind of making do with what you have in this present moment. You're kind of like, okay, I'm at a job. I'm not a big fan of it. It's not something I would have chosen to do. It's kind of what I have to do in order to make things work for me. I'm in this relationship because I've settled with this person because it's not who I want, but you know, things work, we're compatible, what have you. I feel for you, relationships, it's tough because you can't just walk out on somebody. There's emotions, there's a lot of things. You don't just, I feel with relationships, people shouldn't get into relationships, especially if you're going to just settle, and that's hurting somebody else and yourself in the whole process. So I just feel that's just never a good idea. I've done that myself and I've learned from it. So I feel for you, if you're not happy in a relationship, if you're not happy in a position and you're, you know, it's a mutual thing between a partner and you, or if you're in a position that you're not enjoying, if you're not liking, and it's okay for you right now, I feel that you should shine your light no matter what and just make that present moment as happy as you possibly can for yourself. And that's when shifts are going to start happening in your life to bring that happiness, to bring that light in where you are in your current moment. And then once those shifts starts happening, once that internal shift within you starts to happen, that's when you are going to start seeing your outside world really change in a big way. And that's where you can start thinking about making different moves, making choices that are going to benefit you in a big way here. I hope that makes sense. And remaining focused here. Focus on what it is that you want here, okay? Aquariuses, I feel for you, you are so energized. Some of you are really wanting to make moves and make changes. And you're like, you've got this full on energy, right? And you're pulling yourself out. I feel you're gaining also clarity here because of this, the web card coming up in your reading, because of all the white color. I feel there's a lot of light shining and you're starting to see the fact that you're caught in a web and you're now like, okay, I'm in a web. I'm going to try to untangle myself and get myself out now. And I feel you're focusing your energy on pulling yourself out and focusing on that future planning here. Okay, this is what I'm getting very strongly. And I feel that the minute you get that energy, the minute you get that sun energy, that's where you need to focus your attention and start making moves, is when you're feeling that burst of energy, when you're feeling that intuition, when you're feeling connected to source, when you're feeling confident, when you're getting that gut instinct to move. That is when you make those moves here, my friends. And I feel this is going to help you in a huge way here. And you know, with all these cards here, clearing those thoughts, really gaining that clarity on where it is that you want to see yourself in the next few years here, next few months even, and focusing your energy there and really working hard and seeing how quickly things are going to start working in your favor here, my friends. I feel for you, you are truly being blessed by the universe right now, because some of you are finally seeing the fact that you are caught in a web and you're kind of like, okay, now this is my time to pull myself out. This could be, you know, for some of you, this is not a big thing. Some of you, it's a little web, right? There is different size of webs, different ways a web is kind of built by a spider. And for us, I feel, you know, there's different types of webs that are caught, and I'm currently caught in a web that I'm trying to get myself out of. And this has to do with a few people in my life. And, I feel for some of you, this could be any place in your life right now. But I feel that there's so much good coming in. There's so much focus. There's energies. There's future. There's promise. There's so much of it. And I feel destiny is knocking at your door right now in order for you to make those moves and to really make that happen for yourself and walk down that path that you're actually meant to be on, and that path of abundance, that path of freedom, that path of stability and security, that feeling of safe, that place of home, that place that you can go to, where I feel this is where we're all trying to go, right? is that place where you're not relying on others, where you're relying only on yourself and the universe. And this is where I feel for some of you, you're also wanting to get out of that 9 to 5 rut, that web we're on in, that matrix web. And some of you are waking up to that and really connecting to your intuition, connecting to source, and seeing things through a different perception here. So I'm seeing a lot of new eyes on a lot of different things in the world right now as well. So know that you are divinely being guided right now, Aquarius, is to follow the path that you're meant to be on in any area of your life. And you know, whatever this path is for you, you really need to focus your attention and energy there and really push yourself to move in that direction, and not allow anything to get in your way, especially thoughts, right? Anything that's in your mind that's giving you any kind of uncertainty, any kind of fogginess, to clear that out of your mind and allow yourself to focus and think clearly here. I'm now going to pull an angel number card for you. So if you've been seeing angel numbers, this might be one of them, right? So we'll see what message we get with this. Okay, we are getting 7-7. I am brave. How perfect of a card to receive. Okay, so let me read this for you here, Aquarius. It is time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. What? Are you serious? I feel this is the perfect angel card number for you. So if you've been seeing 7-7s, you are on that path. It's time to be bold and brave and take risks. Get yourself out of this web. Whatever this web is, it's time to pull yourself out of there and free yourself and be your independent, free-flowing energy that you're meant to be here, my friends. So this is your message through spirit. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.